What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO GWP promo set review. And today I'm reviewing the Year of the Horse set. This is at 40779, it ages 8 plus, it has 133 pieces and no minifigures. Once again, I also got this set at the Sugarloaf Mills LEGO store like 2 weeks ago, and you can only get this set while you spend like $70 on some new 2026 LEGO sets at your local LEGO store on January 1st. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the build itself. So here it is, we have the horse itself along with the stand. So this is probably based off like some Lunar New Year for the lineup itself, because I haven't owned any of the previous Year the Animal GWP promo sets from LEGO, but this is like my first one that I have. So this is a pretty solid build, but at least it's pretty cute. So I love like the front part of the horse with its nose right there. We have like that horse look for the hair design with the chisel pieces in dark brown. I love the stand right here, since we are going to take a look at the build together with the horse on it, and we are going to remove it since we are going to take a look at the stand while the horse is off of it. So yeah, I love the nice look for the nose right here with that slope piece and also everything else, and they really nailed the design for the neck for the horse. And I love the build for the stand with the gold leaf pieces and that sunflower piece right there to make it to that Lunar New Year look right there. And we look at the side of the build, we have only two printed pieces, and those are like the same printed pieces. So that is the eye itself, so that is officially printed right there. I love the building techniques for the legs for the horse, which is pretty good. I love like that brown like fur, actually just like fur design for the build itself, and even the tail looks pretty good right here. And yeah, I love the brown and the white color scheme for the build itself. I love the dark gray sole pieces for like the horseshoes for the horse itself, and I totally dig the building techniques right there. They really nailed the side of the face right here. At least it's pretty solid for the way it is, but at least I love like the ears for it, for the tooth pieces right there in white as usual. So yeah, that does look pretty good. We have like two studs on the top part of the build, which is pretty nice. We have like the back of the horse with the brown tail right there. We have another sunflower piece right there, and like I said, we will get into the stand after we look at the horse while it's standing on it. And yeah, I totally dig like the top part of the horse. We have these two studs, as I mentioned. We have the other studs on the left and right leg right here, the top part of it for both of the legs, which is pretty good. And we have the rest of the chisel pieces in dark brown for like that fur detailing, and we have like that piece right there on top of the head. And also yeah, everything else which looks pretty sweet in my opinion. And we have the other, so we have the right side of the build that has the same design right here with the printed eye as well as the ear and also the fur detailing right there. But the right leg for the horse is raising up. So I totally dig that piece right there, since there is another chisel piece but in dark gray this time. And we have that same design for the right leg, and I love how they let that right leg for the horse just moving up is trying to do like some giddy up look. So yeah, very cool in my opinion. So I totally dig that right here as like that little pose for the build itself, and easy to remove it since there aren't any studs on the stand. Well, actually there are some right here, but I'm talking about like these parts right here. So yeah, easy like to take the horse off and put it back on. So here we have the little stand right here. I love how beautiful it is. So we have like the red base right there. We have like the pizza-sized pieces in that plain gold color. We have like the light and dark green pieces right here to recreate like some of the grass. I love the red roses right there on the left or right side of the stand. And I love how they added the flowers right here, the sunflower pieces right there. I love the golden leaves, which looks pretty good. Since I love the nice design for the little stand. Now back to the horse itself. So here it is without it. So you can display the horse with or without the stand if you want to, once you already have the set. And yeah, when you remove it, this is like what the bottom part of the horse looks like with the horseshoes, the tail, and also that bending part for the right leg with that chisel piece in dark gray. So that is pretty cool. And again, I love how they did that right there. And we have the rest of the neck for the horse itself, so we have that better angle for it. So yeah, very nice right there. And this is what the top part looks like with the studs right there on the legs and even the back of the horse. And also we have the rest of the dark brown pieces right here, which is that other slow piece and even the chisel pieces. So yeah, very nice for the horse itself. And once again, easy to put him back on like this, since like I said, there aren't any studs for the build itself. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. So yeah, very solid and an adorable build in my opinion. So nothing much right here. This is just a little promo. It is pretty cute for the way it is. So you do get the horse and the stand. That is just pretty much it. So I don't have anything else to say about it. So that is all that you're getting. But at least I totally did like the detailing for the stand and also everything else for this set itself for the lineup. So that is it for the entire set. Now let's move on to overall, this is a pretty solid build. So again, this is like my first ever Year of the Animal set, because Lego usually do this for like every GWP promo on like January the 1st for every year. But I didn't own any of the previous ones, as I mentioned earlier in the video. But this one, this is my first one that I have right here. So the horse itself looks pretty cute for the way it is, but at least it is a pretty solid build. So yeah, it is all right. So I totally did like the white color scheme, as well as like the dark brown pieces for the tail, and even like the fur detailing with those chisel pieces, because I totally love how they did that for the back of the top part of the head for the horse. And I love how they gave it like those same printed eyes for both of the left and right side of the head. So yeah, very nice touch for the build itself. And I love how they totally nailed the pose for the horse, since I love how they let the right leg bend like that for like some giddy up poses, or it's ready to like jump up and then just rush its way all over the place. And I love how they added like the dark gray chisel piece for the right leg itself, and the rest of the legs, they have just 3 copies of that piece right there, that little dark gray slope piece. And I love the build for the little stand right here in that Lunar New Year look right here. It gives me like Ninjago vibes because of how the detailing turns out with the red, the golden leaves, and also some parts of it with the grass, and also those golden pieces-sized pieces right there. So yeah, at least I totally did the stand right here, since I love how nice and colorful it is. The sunflowers are pretty great, and I feel like this is like my first time having those flower pieces in my collection, because I never collect those pieces from any other Lego set before, but this is like my first time having 2 copies of the same piece. And I love the leaves right here in that gold color, since they totally crushed it with that, and I didn't mean to bump the horse's nose. And I love how they added the 2 red roses on the left or right side of the stand. And you can't easily put the horse on there, because like I said, it doesn't have any studs on 3 of these areas right here for the left leg right here, both of the left legs, and 1 right leg for the back. So yeah, I totally dig everything else for the horse right here. So at least it is a pretty neat build right here, since I love the building design for the nose and also the tail and everything else. But yeah, at least this is a fine little build, but at least it's pretty nice for what you're getting for the lineup itself. So I don't have anything else for this little promo right here, but that is all that you're getting right here for this set itself. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.